Wafi bona choge Biafra Rukobore Yamako Kariamano Uramo Wafi bona choge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Uramo Wafi bona choge Biafra Rukobore Yamako Kariamano Urugo Wafi bona choge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Imanadika Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Wimanadika Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Ogano Chure Aso Coach Betena Bagati Tindino Ogago chere asa coach, but no baget it in no abo.
Greetings.
Brother Masikwala, Makine, Sirika, Kiweri, Sigiru, Basabo. Yes, your Emma.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Evans. I said, come on. Thank you. Olivia Wisdom. Thank you for joining me. 16. Thank you. Moneyman, thank you. Thank you. That is good man. I'm going to call good man today. That is good man. Honey man, thank you. Truth. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Acheri. Thank you, William and Louis. Thank you. Esther Padefo. Thank you. Baby, I bless you. Father, I bless you. Senior Sonny, I bless you. Ezemwa Ife, I bless you. Jesus, you're welcome. My sister, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. The way this song is blessing you, somebody will still come to the comment section and tell me that I'm playing music. I shouldn't be playing music. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Terrible. All right, I bless you. That's all. Thank you. Thank you. Lolo, I bless you. Thank you, Lolo. All right, let's go. All right, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Raphael Chamakajere here, Pastor Van Van Van. I bless your day and I bless your afternoon. I bless everything you do. It shall be well with you. Your worst days are over. The rest of your life is the best of your life. Believe you me, it can only get better. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. He say. Now, it is very, very important that we continue to paint the zoo with the proper color, with the color it deserves. You must present the zoo the way it is. Because right now, even those that used to say they are proudly Nigeria, no, they are painting the true pictures of the zoo right now. Believe you me, they are painting the true pictures of the zoo right now. There is something that touched me. You know, right now, there's a lot of saga everywhere, a lot of exposing everywhere, a lot. Nigeria, you know, nothing is palatable in Nigeria anymore. Nothing is interesting about Nigeria. There's no way you can market Nigeria to anybody. Nigeria is not marketable. Believe you me, it is getting worse, and that is how it should be. Because there's no way you can present a soured, food and make it look good. It is sour, it is sour. You cannot make anything good out of it. It is gone. Forget about it. There's this young man that is making so much wave right now, and a lot of people are probably after him. He is a Nigerian, one Nigerianist, but right now he is really painting the true color of Nigeria, and from within he's giving them the way it is. His name is Martins Ose. They call him the very dark man. And all things are happening, and he's really painting the pictures. What I want to say about him is that some people will come to the comment section where he is actually exposing some of the things happening in Nigeria, and they will write and say, "You are indeed a true Nigerian." You see somebody that is exposing the ills, the dirtiness of Nigeria, how terrible Nigeria is. You will come to the comment section. I don't know whether he has noticed it, and I want to bring his attention to it. He might not agree with me. If he doesn't agree with me, that means his sense is not yet complete. Something is wrong somewhere. Because if you are exposing the corruption in the police, corruption in the customs, corruption in the church, corruption in the EFCC, corruption in the prisons, corruption in the ministries, corruption in leadership, corruption everywhere, you are exposing it, and this corruption is what makes up Nigeria. And then somebody comes to your comment section and tell you that you are indeed a true Nigerian. Keep it up. So are you going to accept that you are a true Nigerian? Because what you are actually exposing is the true picture of Nigeria. Supplanting society, kidnapping society, terrorist government. Everything is upside down. And so you are exposing it. You are exposing that corruption, that decay. Somebody come and tell you, in fact, you are the true decay. Because what Nigeria is decay. I don't know if you understand how foolish some people will be. You are supposed to tell them, God forbid, I am not a true Nigerian. Because if you accept, after exposing all those nonsense about Nigeria, because that is what Nigeria is, there's somebody tell you, this is what a true Nigerian is. You are indeed a true Nigerian. Keep it up. You are a true Nigerian. You are a moo. You are nothing but a malu. If you accept it and you are proud that they are telling you that you are a true Nigerian, after exposing what Nigeria truly is, after showing the world, look, you used to think that Nigeria is green, white, green. The white in the middle is very bright, and then the green is lush green. When you talk about green, green everywhere should be green. But you open it and say, this white in the middle is actually red. It is stained with blood. This green is actually black. There's nothing good about it. You understand? You are actually showing the world the true picture, the real picture, the paint that people should see. And then somebody will come and tell you, you are a true Nigerian. We love you. If we have about 10 of you, Nigeria will be better. Mad people everywhere. Mad people. Now, if you look at Biafra, there is a reason why we have, you see my backup, Biafra Republic government, you see the backup, you see that flag you are seeing there. There's a reason why that light is inside that dark. The reason why you have that shining sun inside the black corner is because we have to light up the world. We are the light. We are the light. We need to illuminate that darkness and bring light to a place that have been dark all these years. Do you understand? So I have a video I'm going to bring to you. Please share this video. Make sure it gets to Very Dark Man and anyone that is actually doing the needful to paint Nigeria in the true colors. Because these are the seasons where the whole world should see Nigeria for what it is, the true colors. That's exactly what our Prime Minister is doing. I'm telling you, we are painting Nigeria in the true color. And as you are painting it, if anybody say, na lie, open Nigeria for them, let them see. If you open it and they don't see that picture you are painting, then tell them, if I open this Nigeria for you, And what I have painted to you right now is not what you see. You can crucify me. Do you know it is something you can bet on and you will win? Tell anybody that cares to know. This is the true picture of Nigeria. Corruption, terrorism, criminality, everything. Paint it very well. Let them see. If they tell you it's a lie, Nigerians are good people. Nigeria is wonderful. Nigeria, open it. Let them see. And when they see it, they'll say, we never knew. So this is the true color of Nigeria. Yes! That is the true color. So there's nobody that will be proud to say, I am a true Nigerian. So if they tell you that, it is not a compliment, it's a curse. It is a curse that you must reject. When anybody tell you, you are indeed a true Nigerian. You are different. You are doing the needful. We need 10 of you. No, Nigeria doesn't need any type of you. What you are actually doing, you want to save people from that evil called Nigeria. Believe you me. Now, I'm going to bring a video to you of another Nigerian on the 64th so-called independence of Nigeria. This is the message she has about Nigeria. Now you're going to listen to it. If you are not painting Nigeria in that picture, then you need deliverance. This is what the churches should be doing. Bringing the true picture of Nigeria to the whole world to see. Any pastor that is not doing that, it's not a pastor, it's a criminal. Like Adeboye, Onyoshi. Criminals everywhere. Now let's go. Let me show you something. All right, let's go. This one is a Nigerian. She painted it in the true pictures. And I love the picture she's painting. She's actually telling you the truth with evidence. Let's go.
They say Nigeria is 64 years old. That's the definition of old and foolish. I got to understand Nigeria better when I was working with Seaway. Chinese Way, a Chinese company that is operating in Nigeria. They are into food and beverages. So many of you are using their products or you consume their products on a daily basis. When I work with Seaway, that was when I understand Nigeria as a company, as an establishment. The Chinese that set up Seaway in Nigeria, they did not set it up for the benefit of Nigeria. They set it up for the benefit of the Chinese. Let me share my experience with you guys. When I was working with Seaway, the highest paid in Nigeria was collecting 200,000. That's the general manager. While the lowest paid Chinese was collecting 1.3 million. A small boy of 30-something years.
Did you hear that? The highest paid Nigerian in a company that is established inside Nigeria was earning 200,000. And the highest paid Chinese in a company that is built inside Nigeria was earning 1.3 million inside Nigeria. And before that Nigerian person would have been earning 200,000, he must have been the best of the best before they took him. And he will be grateful to God that he got that job. But a Chinese that is a nobody, that doesn't do anything, is earning 1.3 million inside the same company in Nigeria. Now let me tell you, I am in Italy. In this my company where I work, my take home is more than the take home of some of my colleagues that are Italians. Because of my work, my workforce, what I do, because of the level of work I do, and the time I give to the job, my take home, it may not be the kind of salary I would hope to get maybe when I'm working in America or in Canada or somewhere else. But as far as Italy is concerned, there is no Italian at my own capacity that will earn more than me because he's an Italian. No. There is what we call minimum wage. Everybody earn the same minimum wage at their capacity. It is not because you're Italian. Equal. Now, let's go back. I want this thing to pray from the top again. Listen to this and listen very carefully so that you understand that when you paint Nigeria in the true picture, everybody will understand how dilapidated, how wasted, how, we must put out Nigeria so that we'll have something different. Believe you me, come back again, my sister, so that they will hear you. Maybe they didn't hear you before. I want them to hear you very well.
They say Nigeria is 64 years old. That's the definition of old and foolish. I got to understand Nigeria better when I was working with Seaway. Chinese Way, a Chinese company that is operating in Nigeria. They are into food and beverages. So many of you are using their products or you consume their products on a daily basis. When I work with Seaway,
I know the Seaway, I know the company. They produce even yogurt. I know Seaway. You know Seaway? They produce yogurt, water, many beverages. I know the company. You understand? So go ahead, my sister.
That was when I understand Nigeria as a company, as an establishment. The Chinese that set up Seaway in Nigeria, They did not set it up for the benefit of Nigeria. They set it up for the benefit of the Chinese. Let me share my experience with you guys. When I was working with Seaway, the highest paid in Nigeria was collecting 200,000. That's the general manager.
Okay.
While the lowest paid Chinese was collecting 1.3 million. A small boy of 20-something years.
Okay.
There are so many things I figured out in Seaway. Guy, if you are working in Seaway, then I don't know if they have changed, but when I was working in Seaway, it's a crime for you to look good. Like you come to work with new hair, you change your clothes. As a sex rep, if you start looking good, they will start investigating. They will go to your different markets, your distributors, to know if you have an extra way of earning, because they know that the peanut they're paying you is not even enough for you to feed, let alone making your hair and changing new clothes. You need to see how happy these people were whenever we are having issues among ourselves. If we are fighting within ourselves, like Nigerians, we are fighting within ourselves, the factory workers, the loaders, the driver, if we fight, the sales rep, they are very happy. You will never see them coming to like sort out problems. If they fight with your fellow Nigerian, they will just walk past. They're not going to sack you. That's the funny part. They will not even sack you. They love it. They're so happy because they know that our unity will not be of their interests. You know, Nigerians working, they didn't even understand what was actually happening. Like as a sales rep, maybe you're having problem with your distributor, or you're finding it difficult to push your own product to the market, to your own market. Then you gotta meet your fellow sales rep that is doing good. All the sales rep were Nigerians. Do you understand? We are the one that was pushing the product into the market. So when you are having issues and you meet your fellow Nigerians, to ask the person like, these are my challenges, how do I sort it? Your fellow sales rep that you relate your problem or your challenges to will rush PM to the Chinese and tell them the same challenge that you're having. So they either demote you or sack you. We were in a constant struggle to please the Chinese. We just want to be in their best book. Everybody's struggling to be in the best book of the Chinese.
Do you see what is happening there? That's exactly the system in Nigeria itself. Because the Chinese have known the system that Nigeria is operating, even within the hierarchies. Now, you come to Biafra, Southeast. They used to call it Southeast. Now it is no longer Southeast. You go to Southeast, or the place they used to call South-South, or you go to Southwest. Everybody is hustling and doing everything to please Fulani, and Fulani is doing everything to please London. So it's a business enterprise. And so that is why people sell their own to get their pocket filled up. Nobody is doing anything for the interest of the general populace. But any country that should work, everything is for the interest of the country. There is a law. There is law and order. Things must work. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called Nigeria a zoo, people were insulting him. Now, there are even people that were fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then. Most of them are coming to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you were too nice to call Nigeria a zoo. You can see this sister. The sister said that Nigeria is an example of old fool at 64. She's in Nigeria, but she's telling you on Independence Day, she's telling you that Nigeria is an old fool. Is an example of what? An old fool. Paint it in that picture, because that thing called Nigeria, that thing must end. If it doesn't end, you are not free. You are not free. And for it to end, everybody must know. Open their nyash. Let people see how dirty and smelly they are. You cannot pretend to make it look good. I love what Very Dark Man is doing now. He's actually telling you, anywhere you want to send me to. He would, he's seen everything. And now he exposed some terrible things happening in the system. Instead of the people to face that thing he exposed, they are looking for him. Why did you say it? Why did you say it? One of the person he even called a friend that he brought it into, because he thought that one was for the interest of the population or the country. He brought it to him and he exposed something. That one said, go and expose them. And when he finished, then they came to that one. The cousins and cousins, brother and relation, they came. And that was, not be so I talk about. Let me explain. He wants to explain. Janjaweed criminal entity. Bring it to an end for lives to be saved. And that's why we, on our own side, must continue the good job of exposing their dirtiness. Spread their dirty linen in public. Everywhere you go, expose it. There's no pride in standing and saying, I'm a Nigerian. What does it give to you? And they say, yeah, you are a true Nigerian. You are doing well. If you are doing well, you are doing it for your own people, not for Nigeria. Nigeria don't do anywhere for Nigeria. Expose her. Expose her for your own good. For your own good. And when you begin to do that, then you know you are a servant of the Most High. My name is Raphael Chamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. By the grace of God, I am Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. You now wonder why I'm vocal? Because I represent my government, a government that works, and a government that will work for you. That's the government to represent. Look at it up there. Biafra Republic Government in Exile. December 2nd, sacrosanct. We declare and defend our land. There are some fools. There's one idiot, one monkey I saw that was shouting. They say, the idiot, one small monkey was saying that, thank God Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the dungeon. Let him remain there so that we will see. So that if Mazi Simon Ekpa failed to restore Biafra on December 2nd, he will not say it is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let Mazi Nnamdi remain there. Some people are just goats. They are goats. Did we tell you that December 2nd is we declare Biafra and that is it? It becomes Uhuru. We declare Biafra and that is the day we begin to protect and defend our land with rigor, with vehemently, with everything we've got in us. Because from that day forward, everything around our territory becomes ours. And anybody that trespasses, it means you call for war. Because there's every time for anybody that wants to negotiate, whether you want to negotiate with us, you go to Finland and call Finland. You know, the idiots that want to ask the president of Finland to help them with Simon Ekpa, they are very foolish. What you should have been talking to the president of Finland is, how can we negotiate with this Biafra thing? That's what you should ask that president. And the president of Finland will now call the prime minister. And then they will begin to talk about negotiation. Not that you come and you begin to ask him how he will be able to help you to kidnap Simon Ekpa. Think about how we tell you that Finland will be the middleman. This man is always trying to mess me up every time. So if you to open the door is open, we'll be pressing bell. Finland will be the middleman that will stand and speak for you. And you didn't take your chance. That's how foolish they are. They don't take their chance when they have it. The only thing that will be happening to them is that they'll be crying, had I known. You have the time. You didn't take it. There you are with the Finland president. Oga, Simon Ekpa is in your country. How do we negotiate about this Biafra? Can you bring him to the table and then we'll come to the table and then let's talk? And then Simon Ekpa will tell you this is what we must do. This is what you must do for lives to be saved so that we don't shed any blood. Everybody, you go, we go, everything. Our oil, we want oil well. You want oil, we'll give you oil. You go and allow us. You did not negotiate. You want to kidnap him. How? How is it possible? Marudas and Janjaweed elements everywhere. I love you guys. I'm just eating into my time because these things are so annoying. Very dark man should see this video. When they tell you are a good Nigerian, hey, you are doing well, a good Nigerian, you are indeed the truth. And sometimes some of them will take it as an accolade or as a compliment. Anybody that tell you are a good Nigerian is cursing you. There's nothing good about Nigeria because what you're actually exposing is the rot in Nigeria. So when you accept you are a good Nigerian, you are accepting that you are a good rot. Is there anything like a good rotting system? A rotting system is a rotting system. It cannot be good. It can't be good. I love you all. See you in my next video. Airborne.
This year, remember to always talk about Simon Ekpa. If you do not talk about Simon Ekpa, I will make you talk about Simon Ekpa. I noticed that they stopped talking about me, and so I couldn't stand it. Whenever they feel like they want to stop, I feel threatened. I am telling you the fact.
Our Prime Minister, concerning Muta, he sent Rabakashire, we so men at Biafra land. Why women are Syria? Can you really cook Makadate?
In Wake, women, they'll know men at Biafra land.
I got me to tell you, if
there is no problem, I will cause problems. So you talk about me. My post is like a drug. We'll be there sharing Simon Ekpa. Oh, it happened in Syria. You even went and as far as digging information what happened in Syria to defend Nigeria. Within 1 year, we resisted the battalion of Nigerian army, decimated 30 armored tank. Why are you not talking about that? So those people that have access to media that are fighting the Biafra government, they are broadcasting for us And the media team of the government is also working. We control the entire media team. That is what is happening. We control both the enemy media team and the Biafra government in exile media team. I'm telling you the fact, we control everybody, and that is what they will never ever understand. Because the more they talk about us, the more we are using the platform. So what I'm doing is using their platform by proxy, So for the fact that they are talking about me every day, every night, my brother, it is what I enjoy the most because it is creating awareness. Even to the people that love them, they are getting tired of listening about me on their platform. Go there and watch them. It is only 20%, 27. The highest they can get are 200 people watching. And if you see 200, I am one of them. And if I can be one of them, many of you are part of it. We must follow them over to Bumba to make sure that they are broadcasting for us and the Biafra government in exile media team broadcasting for the government. So we are using the both media. This year, remember to always talk about something.
You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all costs. At all costs. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. You see, the
pressure on the zoo currency naira as market loses $800 million that could have gone into free education. They have squandered. That is why they say, oh, your market, I told you, gambling. They have lost $800 million in the zoo. But will it matter? The answer is no. Does it affect you? The answer is no. It doesn't. But the time you will know is when you go back and they say that 200 naira can no longer buy you pure water anymore. Then you will understand that something has gone seriously wrong. As those in Russia were complaining, you will not just need wheelbarrow to carry naira, you need gongoro to carry it because the currency will be so worthless.
Maazị Kesi, ama m na ebo enwere anyị ime mmụọ and them somebody like Abu Mege of Abu the Male, the Male where I ime mmụọ na this group. Just watch you go to this video. Came on this man now baby na video ordinary person call. When you ordinary person, it was EJ Teleja for that. I watch go mbona even social media one. We go WhatsApp, my Facebook, and one man. But what do you cromebel? What the exposition na cromebel no? Sha. The man Jimmy. Even the man on a one or one to very now, on a one to very now no. Because I've roam any human being. I name even a middleman still. I walk one look at again on a run away. One hour with the worst of it. I would come out to say. I want to run away. Why get you even if you are not at one. I was this man ije social media. What I go see, I guess I'm what I need. I'm a will anya age of women more watch the man confirm whatever I need. Oh, indeed, now they go against it at home. And so one Budia Polo. And they want to wait. One hour came to somebody. Oh, yeah, I'm going to me. I don't wait. Nah, this man, CJ get him. This CJ get in a check you. CJ get the man on our bottle. Not going to because all came even see that home, even see home, all the one call what they give. All the call what involved never. Because I won't is it only no ya be account what it at home. On ya edito onye na ọpụta kwụsiecha ụmụnne na adịka na nwapụta ugwu kwụsiecha ma lọya ejimaka asị na ya na Simon Ekpa na-adị na mma n'ọnya o most trusted of Simon Ekpa na-apụta kwue nkiecha eduputekwu this man commander ESN ọpụta kwue nkie kwụsiecha.
These are panicking. They are loving. They are panicking. Unbelievable. They are panicking. Zoo is panicking. Zoo is panicking.
Nah, in fact, all the go with the okay, I'm just waiting on the canoe. I went to what's not on the canoe. The channel might be open. There's nothing you will tell me. Over there, someone ever on a walk. On a walk. One way back on a walk. Even against the city home. It's also more able to follow. I don't want to wait. Nah, this man, she check it, man. She check it in the check you. She check it, the man, on our go. Not go never because all came on, in our one mother, when we are scored, now we are maybe in Kunana, he said,
that is why I've always told you that where you take my name to, so long as my hands are clean, the people will bring the evidence to use against you. If you take my name to do evil, when I have not come to do evil in Biafra struggle, you will be exposed in the right time. Even your husband will send the information and the evidence to use against you. Your daughter will send me the information that we are going to use to expose you. Your husband, your children, your family members will send me the information we are going to use to expose you. I have been saying this thing from day one. Any place I stand is where I stand. I don't shift left and right. I stand where I stand until the end. Any place I stand is where I stand. I don't shift left and right. I stand where I stand until the end.
People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed.